You are still not available now. Let me just move on. Moderator, please, you have the floor. Thanks for your long wait. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis, and good evening, everyone. Here again. I know I called earlier on. My lovely mommy diaspora voter. Okay. My darling sister, I want to get a shout out to my two sisters on the panel. My lovely, beautiful Irene Finest, and my gorgeous sister, Busy Brain. I love you so much. And my sister, Finest.
Thank you, Madam Rita. We love you too. Welcome on board.
Yeah, I hear you. Madam Finest, I think the second time I came in, because I was off and on, when I was listening to your messages, I would like to say something, and it's referring to what you said about those of us in diaspora. We support these politicians. Now, I want to ask you, why are you supporting Asra Ighodalo? Because I'm bringing Edo State politics into this. Yes, most of the things you said was true, but it's kind of contradictory to what you are acting on, because I know that you support, the PDP candidates of Edo State global elections coming up on September 21st, because we have the opportunity to decipher between what we are seeing and what we hope to see. And we have more opportunity to see things differently than our people back home. Now, take a look at Edo State elections. The one from the APC, I really don't like talking about the one from the APC because I just feel that it doesn't exist. I don't know, but to be fair and respectful, let me say the one from the APC, I don't know, it's just like a mirage. That's the only way I can describe. It's like you're in the desert and you're kind of seeing an oasis, but you think it's there, but it's actually not there. So that's how I see the APC candidate. Now, going back to the PDP candidate, Madam Irene, you said something that a lot of us in diaspora, we are the one that's supposed to be teaching the people back home, what is right, what leadership is, looking at all the shenanigans that has been going on. But we now look at how that man emerged. We now look at the sidekick of that man. Yes, the sidekick is Governor Obaseki. I like to call names so people get it straight. I don't want to be ambiguous in my disposition. Yes, we all see how he emerged. We all see his silence, working closely with the government. That is according to his words. Working closely with the government. We all see the silence when you saw the Fulani headsmen doing a lot of havoc in our state. He was silent. Yeah, we all see his silence in this. Okay, you talk about the Alagodawo summit. Can you just we haven't seen a full report. We haven't seen a full report on how extensive that so-called program went across the state, north, south, and central of Edo State. And then we have a report of the 13% derivation from the oil, sales of oil. I mean, being part of the South, one of the oil producing states. And we all see Paris funds. We all see even the most recent one is a 5 billion naira, 5 billion plus, disbursed by the federal government to sort of give a palliative to all states. And then what transpired after that? The battle of the rice. Now, when you see such a person, and you see such a person who is bringing in his sidekick, yes, his sidekick. Nobody should tell me I have nothing to prove. We all know that the way he emerged, all the shenanigans going on, the way the deputy governor was, well, we have two now. I'm talking about the first one, Captain Philip Shaibu, the way he was kicked out. We are seeing how the State House of Assembly have not turned to errand boys that buy fuel and rice in Ogbelaka, for the government house. We also saw how, Anthony Enaro complex was taken down just because of one selfish man's ambition. And then that same man is now bringing somebody on the basis of regional selection. I don't know. Like I say, sometimes trying to explain things in depth for people to really get is like extracting a wisdom tooth. It's very, you toss, turn, twist, and turn before it finally comes out. But it takes a while. Even after you numb the gums, it takes a while. We all see all the shenanigans going on, and then we expect that this person in PDP will be different from the one that brought him. What is wrong with us? Really, what is really wrong with us? And I've stated my reasons why I am supporting the lady candidate of the Labour Party, Olumide Akpata. I have said it and I will continue to say it. The PDP and APC are the same. And this is Edo State. Nobody should come and tell me about Alex Otti was in PDP, is now Labour Party. That's not the bone of contention now. I'm talking about Edo State, the present Edo State, the people, the players of the PDP and the APC from 1999 till date. They have swapped themselves. They have used the people to fight against themselves. They have divided the people. I have never seen politics with so much hatred right now the way it is in Edo State. They have divided people with religion. They have divided people with tribe. They have divided people with political affiliation. They have divided people even with money. Money. So we are the problems of ourselves. Conclusively, we are the problems of ourselves because Mr. Elvis has said something. We don't like truth. I think when Mr. Elvis started this program, you were talking about, sometimes people don't want to hear the truth or they get upset because maybe one person is from my tribe or the person is my brother or my in-law, or, I have a job or something, or my sister, my whatever is affiliated with that person. You kind of get icky. You kind of get all over sensitive because somebody is spilling out some truths. We are the problems of ourselves. Look at it. We have seen the battle of lies back and forth between APC and PDP. The lies, the propaganda, those in diaspora, the pictures and the videos they are showing, the statistics they are showing from God knows where, generated. They pay media rats, all over social media platforms, WhatsApp platforms. They keep pushing out the demonic messages to the gullible people. Even some people in diaspora are actually really gullible. Yes, truth be told, some people in diaspora are very, very gullible. You'll be so surprised. But nobody actually sat down to say, wait a minute. Since 1999 to date, what has changed in PDP and in APC in Edo State? Okay, this person now that the PDP wants to present, his master, look at how he came. And nobody should come and tell me proof, because I have proof. Because we're in social media, I don't want to, nobody should come and tell me, bring your proof. I have proof. I have solid proof. And then look at the way the person can, look at all the shenanigans going on. The same circle of people. And then we have the secretary to the government all of a sudden becoming the deputy. Like, what do they have to provide, for crying out loud? It's laughable. I just don't get it. Do you know what is wrong with us? Some of us, not all of us. We are so tied and stuck with our tribal beliefs, religious beliefs, that it's like the umbilical cord is hard to cut. Because if you don't cut the umbilical cord, the child will remain in the mother's womb, will never see the daylight, will just be okay in that warmth of inside the mother's womb. You don't want to come out, you don't want to grow. And that's why I keep saying, Nigerians, grow up. Edo people, grow up. Just grow up for once. Grow up. We're all getting older. 4 years' time. Okay, when Adam Soshomale was governor, how old were you? How old are you now? He was there for 8 years. Governor Basiki was there for 8 years. How old were you when Soshomale became governor? When Sarema Osumbo became governor? When, what's his name? Igbenegam became governor? When Oyego became governor? How old were you? How old are you now? And now, do you think things are going to change with the status quo, with what APC and PDP are presenting? That is why I keep saying we need to bring a fresh blood. We need to, listen, if you want to open new doors, you got to get open, you got to get new keys. You got to get new keys. If you have old keys, you cannot open a new door. Now, to open that door, we need a new person, somebody who is different, somebody who is outspoken. He might not be 100%, but let us try this one, because the other ones, they are not different. They are the same. They got nothing to offer, and you know it. But because you are so stuck with that umbilical cord, you just don't want them to cut it so you can see the light. You just don't want to cut it. Some of you are not even truthful to yourself, both home and abroad. I'm not just talking to people in diaspora. Everybody. Olumide Akpata is not 100%. He's not. That's the truth. Not only my 100, but from the 3 political parties. Because I don't want to talk about the other one. The other ones are placeholders as far as I'm concerned. Someone made them might not even be in the ballots because of a corrupt system. But this is what we have to present. The lemons that we have, that is in our face right now are these 3 political parties. But if you now break it down, do your mathematics, everybody. Write things on a piece of paper. How we said those states. Look at all the shenanigans and the lies so far that's been going on within PDP and APC. Let me tell you, wake up and smell the coffee. APC and PDP, you see all these people fighting? They're all friends. They've worked together.
I respond to you,
and you cannot respond yet, my sister. They are all friends. They have nothing to offer. So if you think they have something to offer because of maybe the education, or you think they've been to ABCD, wake up and smell the coffee. Grow up. Tony Elimelu, that everybody is talking. He's just coming out to talk. Thank you, my brother, that mentioned about Tony Elimelu. I forgot who was talking about that. He has nothing to offer. Jagaban stole this money. He was. I think it's my sister, Busy Brain. He stole it and he was laughing. He said, "Yeah, the man of the moment." Whatever he was saying. That's a slap on Nigerians' faces. That's a slap on the woman who was almost blinded. It's like, yeah, you won the game, even if you cheated. Yeah, the best man that cheated is the best man. And he has no moral right to even come. These people are part and participants of all the corruption going on in this country. All of a sudden, they all became billionaires within the space of 15 years. How do you think that came about? Were they such a good bankers? Were they such fantastic bankers? Hello? Nigeria should just grow up. It's painful. It's just like an extracting it, a wisdom to this difficult. People just don't get it. Even as I'm speaking now, some people will be insulting me. Well, you're insulting yourself. I mean, I'm thick-skinned. I'm not even moved by it. But I got to say what I got to say because I need to break that code that is so tight in that umbilical cord that has made you refuse to reason and to see the tricks these people are playing on you. Please, my people, in those states, please, my people, please, I am begging you, open your eyes. APC and PDP candidates have nothing to offer you. They wouldn't make any changes. They're just there to eat their cake, cover up from their previous friends. That's it. Nothing else to offer. Nothing. Nothing anybody would tell me. Nothing. They have nothing to offer. And those state people, you can do it. Show them that, listen, we are sick and tired of your games. If it's not Basaki, it's Oshomole. If it's not Shomole, it's Philly Shaibu. It's not Philly Shaibu, it's so okay. If it's not that, it's Isa Yamu, or it is one Agbero, or it's Sonny Kabaka. Man, what the hell? What the hell? Is this what we have become? And we are allowing them to use us? Back and forth? Lies back and forth? Nobody is questioning. I'm just talking about the latest 5 billion. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. And look at the state of Edo State. Most of you who haven't gotten home, do you know the state of Edo State? I have gotten home this year. Do you know? I don't know if Mr. Alex is here. At least he lives in Amagba. He lives in Benin City. Do you guys know the condition of the state? Do you think it's what they're showing on TV that's the real deal? Do you know the state of Edo State? Education, security. Do you guys have any clue what we are dealing with? It's not a game of I won, my candidate. That is not a game. It's not a game. We're talking about people's lives here, man. We're talking about children, even you. My sister Irene was talking about how you people are asking for money all the time. If they stop saying, if we start sending money to Edo State, just Edo State alone, I kid you not. I kid you not. Half of them will be in the Mediterranean Sea. Most of your parents will not have money to buy Panadol. That is the truth. They might not have money to maintain the property that you built back home. So why are we going on in this cycle? We have to reinvent the wheel. This is a case of reinventing the wheel in Edo State. I'm sorry, Mr. Nigeria, I don't talk about Nigeria right now because election is next month. And if I come here, it might talk about Nigeria, but I have to go back to my state because that's very, very important to me. Besides, it's part of your topic, and I didn't hear anybody talking about Edo State politics. But I really, I feel it's my duty to actually tell people, like, Open your mind and really, really think deep of the decisions that you're making. It is not a game of chess. It is not panya game. It is not a game of basketball. Which team is winning which team? That's not the point. APC and PDP, they are friends, they are brothers and sisters. They have the same DNA. They got nothing to offer. They use the people, they use religion, they use ethnic bias, which they've been using for years, and people are still falling for it. It's annoying, and that's why I'm. Listen, my voice can be cracked, but my brain is sharp and is very, very alert. I need to tell people, wake up, Nigerians, wake up, Edo people, specifically. Wake up. This election is no joke. This election will change the trajectory of all these criminals that come in the disguise of angels, that come in the disguise of most educated, most experienced. This is the time that we need to set the record straight. So anybody coming from any political party, henceforth to know that Edo no really no be Lagos, and Edo, we don't play. We don't play. So if you want to make yourself used, good luck to you. Good luck to you. But I will ask you, how old are you now? How old were you when Oyegun was governor? How old are you now? Oshomole was governor for 8 years. Governor Baseki was governor for 8 years. What did he change in your district, in your constituency? What has changed drastically? What has changed within the past 8 years drastically in your constituents? Come and tell me drastically, and you better be truthful, because I'm ready for anybody that come to do propaganda here. Because this is not a game, it's not a joke, it's not team A and B. That's not the point here. Because some people are doing, now my candidate, yes, we don't win, and they make it seem like you are mocking the other person. Is it a joke? It's not one big state. Over 4 million people. It's not for everybody. 8 years, Governor Baseki, he didn't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I can stand anywhere and I say it even to his face. He don't do nothing, and he knows it. And he knows why he's forcing Ashe Godano on Edo people. All these tricks, it has to stop. That's the point. We are too old for this. Many of you are in your late 40s, in late 50s, late 60s, and you're still playing with this kind of game. Even if you're in your 20s, your 30s, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Open your eyes and stop all these marauders and killers from coming to Osadebe Avenue. Thank you very much.
Okay, and the Rita, I can see now scatter. Now you can scatter everywhere for this your visit today. Madam Iris Fernandez, you wanted to respond earlier on.
Yes, I want to respond to her.
Okay, quickly.
Thank you, Madam Rita, for that question. For that question that you asked, and you are making it look as if I don't know what I'm saying, or I'm not educating Nigeria well. First of all, let me state it clear. The candidates in Edo State, if you ask me, nobody is a saint there. That will be like, okay, it's a guarantee. We are sure this person is a saint. He can really turn Edo State around. No, nobody's a saint. And if I'm to choose, I wouldn't want any of them to be in the ballot. But as I always say, as we stand right now, primary is gone. We are left with what they have given to us to choose from. Because we are left with what they have given us to choose from, I have studied them. Like I said, you people keep hitting, the other one is in APC, the other one in PDP, and I have also said the time without number in this platform that I don't do that party or no party. I look at candidates. You have your reason for choosing Olumide Akpata. One thing I want you to know, you don't have to always feel everybody must reason like you, or what you are saying or how you see things is 100% how it should be. No, we are all learning. Everybody is seeing things the way they see it and do what they feel is good. That is exactly what I'm doing. You don't love Edo State more than I, and you are no more Edo person than I do. So what I'm saying here is that I have checked the whole of the candidates. This is who I feel he can do. The problem you have with him is because of the person that probably brought him in. And I'm not saying that, because you cannot hold a child. Don't interrupt me, because I asked you earlier if I can respond. You say not yet. So I am talking, and please respect it.
All right.
Now, you don't expect me to see it the way you are seeing it. Because that's when Godalo's crime to you is because Governor Obaseki is bringing him according to you people. I don't know if he have that capacity for only him to bring somebody in the whole party. You people say, so fine, you win the argument. Let's say he brought him. Then I check the person that he is. Because, for example, as I am, I have a mother, I have parents. It will get to some stages in life, just like every one of us here, where our parents can no longer control us. We do what we feel we like to do as an adult. So I see him like somebody that cannot be easily controlled, that cannot easily be pushed over. I saw some qualities in him, which nobody can take it away from any other person, that you are seeing the quality in a person. I see the quality that I'm not seeing in Olomide Akpata in him. Just like the way you are not seeing some certain things in him that you are seeing in Olomide Akpata, it's very clear. I'm not doing it to like deceive Edo people or for tribal or for religion or whatever you want to call it. I am somebody that I always say I'm not a conformist and I don't move with the queue. So I see competence in him. I see a man that has a vision that at least that is saying what he can do, that I feel, okay, this man's track record, what he's saying, and his curriculum is convincing to me. So I feel he can handle it, he can do the job. That is why I am supporting him. So I must not support the same candidate with you, same way I'm not forcing you to support mine. That does not mean I am leading the people wrong, or you are leading them right, or you are leading them wrong, I'm leading them right. So that is what I want to make clear. That is how I feel is the person I feel he can do the job, irrespective of the political party they are coming from. Because when we are talking about political party, we still have people that run away from this same APC and PDP that is still in that same Labour Party today. For example, during the presidential election, we do top to bottom. From top to bottom, we voted Diestro and Sinestro into the House of Assembly and Senate and every part of the government without even knowing the people. In the name of party, we were angry. Yes, people were completely with anger. But where are we today now? They keep mute, collected their soup, collected the benefit of that corrupt one are collecting there. They could barely move motion. They could barely even talk there.
Thank you.
So why should we come and be pretending as if one is better than one? If we want to tell ourselves the truth today, all the political parties in Nigeria, they don't have ideology. But unfortunately, we the citizens just have to choose with what we are left with after their primaries. And that is what we are doing. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Am I allowed to respond?
But if you respond, she wants to respond as well. Then you will not respond again. She will not respond. She will not respond. Everybody will not be responding.
Okay.
Go ahead. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. 30 seconds I laugh. Okay.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute.
The question I want to just ask, I'm going to respond like this. If your daughter is dating somebody who is a drug baron, let me put it this way. If your daughter is dating somebody whose father is a drug baron, would you allow that marriage? I'm putting this question to all the people supporting the PDP candidate, including my sister, Madam Irene. If your daughter is dating somebody whose father is a drug baron, would you be happy? Would you even allow it? The answer is no. The answer is capital N-O.
I will not allow. If you say Batu brought you in,
we answer that question. Let's not be like I answered you.
Not allow, but we have seen many past governors that brought people in.
You just answered the whole question.
The person must
just answered the whole question. Thank you for responding, and I'm happy you responded to my question. Is the same light? Okay, you said one. Okay, let me just put this now to just respond. The person who forced Aso Ighodalo on the PDP, that is even divided now, is a typical example of that question I asked you, my sister. So this is where we are. Why are we fooling ourselves? We cannot.
If you look
Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, madam.
Mr. Elvis, you said what?
No, you are done, right?
Mr. Elvis, okay, like you want to cut me short. I'm done. Because if I continue today.
No, it's better you just stop.
Mr. Elvis, me and Margarita have to schedule this debate.
On
a date, because this more time is not enough for us to answer, and I hope that day, the 8 minutes given to other panelists, maybe my minutes and her own will be 15 minutes, because we have to iron out these differences.
Even the 15 minutes not go ratio now.
We have to iron out these differences.
Niger Watch. Sorry,
yes,
can I just put in something?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
The example you gave, who is the drug baron and who is the daughter?
Governor Baseki is the drug baron now. You know me, I don't waste time. And the daughter is the Aswe Godalo. What are we talking about here?
Okay.
Your eyes
that's what it is.
So
yes. I'm not saying he is, but I use that as an example. And my sister responded, she said, no.
I'm coming.
She will not allow her daughter to do that. This is where we are.
Okay.
Today,
but you just call him a drug baron. So
because I use that
no matter the anger or the support.
It is not. Listen, I am not angry. I can never get angry because of any man. It's not worth it.
Example is not right. You can't say Obaseki is a drug baron.
No, see. You guys, you are trying to know me. Dr. CM, please allow me, because I use that as an example, and I'm not saying, I did not say Governor Obaseki is a. I use that example. Then Dr. CEO asked me, who are these characters, live characters, right now? You just like saying Don Vito in The Godfather. Who is Don Vito? Governor Obaseki. Who is what's the other guy's name? Michael. Michael is what's Godalo. You want to use The Godfather as an example.
That he's the one before you change your mind. So we have to be conscious about.
I did not change my mind. I did not change my mind, Madam Ari. Please listen carefully. Dr. CM asked me a question. I used that as an example. He asked, who would you refer to as the drug baron? And I said Governor Baseki. Who would you refer to as the one that wants to marry the girl? I said Asoi Godalo. It doesn't mean I'm saying Governor Baseki is a drug baron. Let us not get it twisted, please.
You've clarified that.
Okay, yeah. Because the question is, will you allow your daughter? So, Margarita, I can never have a daughter who will ever date a drug baron. That is a simple answer. Because to marry, I must look at the family. So it goes in the lineage. I can never have a daughter, even if I'm dead, who will even date a drug baron.
Dr. CM, please use this in the context of those states. Let us know about flogging with daughter. Use that's the context in which I used it. And I want you to stay on that lane.
Okay, because in the context you use it, you say, if I have a daughter, because that is personal to me. So in that case, now I tell you I wouldn't have that daughter.
Now,
so
another area you go so.
Huh?
Dr. CM, you are digressing, sir.
No, I didn't digress. I'm trying to make it easy so that
you are digressing. And I just gave you the example of the people alive now that we know.
I know.
Madam Rita, it's not digressing. The problem is that you always want everybody to talk the way you want it. That is the issue.
Madam Rita, not me born the picking, not be my blood.
Madam Irene, I believe in dissenting views. You don't have to agree with me. But it's my duty to convince you to see where I'm coming from. That's why we're having a debate.
But it's not digressing.
You must follow me.
It's on the same track.
I
am opening the minds of Nigerians to think beyond tribe, religion, or whatever these fake people are coming to present themselves. That is my duty.
But
you don't have to agree with me.
Good when you are doing that, your duty, you have to be objective about it. Because, for example,
I am being factual because I have information. I am being factual because I have information that these people are not capable of leading Edo State. That is why I'm being factual here.
When you said Governor Baseki have done absolutely nothing in Edo State, you are not
nothing, and I'm repeating it again, and I will say it 5,000 times. Governor Baseki has done
for people to open their mind. You have to be objective about it. I am not his fan.
Is a big style. Edo is a big style. There is nothing he has done. Nothing. Edo State is 100 years backward.
Okay, thank you. Let me ask you a question, Madam Rita. How is it possible for a governor to rule for 8 years and they have not done anything? How is it possible?
Mr. Elvis, he has not done nothing. Everything that you see are cosmetic work. Everything that you see are low quality work.
I beg, Ninja Watch, I need to step in.
Everything that you see is all twisted and turned in. For example, let me just give you an example.
But you cannot say I have not done anything.
Mr. Elvis is not doing anything. Renovating Ogbe Stadium that has been renovated by 2 successive governors, 16 years. You come here to renovate the stadium. Who is the fool? You brought Alagodaro. Where is the red root of government? Where is the red root? How is the educational level in Edo State? Come on, man. How are the roads in Edo State? I'm not talking about the federal roads, because they will not say secular road is federal road. The inner roads, how are those roads like? The ones that they say they don't. What is the quality of the road? Our sister, we're talking about Otote Road. Otote Road till date. He came into the government, he dug it, there's erosion, a young boy has passed on over there, he wasn't discussed. The women that were murdered in the bush, our mothers and sisters in the bush that were murdered in their families, they don't say, he kept quiet. Okay. The up in Edo State, what is it all about it? The 5 billion naira he got received. What did you do about it? Please, nobody come and tell me nonsense. Please, he has done nothing. Governor Obaseki has done nothing, man. He has done nothing.
Madam Rita, please control your emotion. Don't tell anybody not to talk nonsense here, because nobody's talking nonsense. Let's control our emotion and debate this thing as adult and civilized people that we are. All I'm saying is that when somebody wants to come up with a debate, come up with facts and objectivity is very, very important. We know that we have useless leaders, call them whatever we want to call them. We know that all of them has failed woefully. But at some point, we need to be objective and come up with facts. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Oga Chris, you wanted to say something quickly.
Yes, Mr. Nanjawo, I want to say something. You see, when we say somebody has done nothing, and I like the final words that Madam Irene Finance used now, that we know all of them have failed woefully. So this is exactly what we have been saying. When we say somebody has done nothing, irrespective of the fact that the person has been there for 8 years, if I give you 1 billion naira to go and feed people, and you come to show me after 3 years, after 3 days, that you have used that 1 billion to feed 5 people, so will I say you have done something? It means you have not done anything. That is the context that it is being used. It is not a matter of whether it was there for 8 years or not. No, we are comparing what Edo State has gotten and what we can see on ground. So if you put them by side, pari passu, we can confidently say that Obaseki has not done anything and he has failed. He didn't only fail, I have said it several times, he failed woefully. We are opening the second chapter of this campaign. Before this election period, how much was the budget to the office of the Secretary of the Government of Edo State? How much before this election? So how much did they budget this election year, this particular year? How much did they budget? And Osaojogi has just left that position. They replaced him with another person. So what's going to happen to that fund? Why did they budget that fund? So when we keep talking that there is no way you can separate Asue Ighodalo from Obaseki, we know what we are, and it is shocking. It is shocking for we to say here that we don't know if Obaseki can single-handedly make Asue Ighodalo the PDP candidate, when we know it is so possible. Because Oshomole single-handedly made Obaseki the candidate, Obaseki single-handedly made Asue Ighodalo the candidate.
Mr. Chris, because you know does not make it a fact.
No, please, Madam Irene, please. You said we should be objective. I don't think there's any person that wants to be objective on these PDP primaries, and the person will tell me the primaries was free and fair. You just talk about, let's be objective, please. The primaries was never free and fair in any way. And we know Obaseki did what he has to do to make sure that Asue Ighodalo, tell me who contested against Asue Ighodalo in the primaries. Please. Let's be objective.
Apart from that, why is there division? Where is Obede Ihama? Where are all those people?
If we talk about
they are still in court.
I'm coming. We have to be true to ourselves. The reason I'm not even focusing more on Asue Ighodalo, but focusing on Olumide Akpata, is that the court case that Asue Ighodalo has, he has to win those cases first. And I've seen people writing on the social media that he has. No, there are a series of court cases. The one he won is the one with Philip Schreiber as an individual. The one with the delegate is still pending. For God's sake. Please, if we want to be objective, we have to be objective. If we say that we don't think Obaseki can single-handedly make somebody the PDP candidate for Edo State, then we are not being objective. We are just only saying the truth by half, because we know how powerful these people are. We know they can dictate the affairs of the party in their states. So that's just my simple contribution. Domosa, thank you, everybody.
Okay, I believe everybody is satisfied now, or anybody, you still want to say something, Madam Rita or Madam Iris Finance, before I hit on the button?
Yeah, Miss, I was asking to say,
okay,
people don't get it twisted. I'm not upset. This book can never make me upset, but I feel that I have a duty, passionately, a duty to inform people, to teach people, and to inspire people. If you don't feel inspired, if you don't feel like it's not a teachable moment for you, it's okay. If you feel that you're not convinced enough, it's okay. But however, tomorrow, or subsequently, God willing, I'm still going to be here, still speaking out until the 21st. Even after the 21st, whoever becomes governor, if Olumide becomes governor, I will, in fact, excuse me, any decision he makes, I would definitely criticize it, positive or negative. I will be there. So people should not get it twisted. It's not a game of, oh yes, my sister, it's not a game of, it is my person. Even if my candidate wins by God's grace, Olumide, I will not be saying, oh, we won, PDP, APC, you guys have failed. That to me, it's childish. It's not a competition, because at the end of the day, it is good governance. It's for those states. It's for me, because I need to go home comfortably without worrying. I need to see at least Edo State is smelling nice. I need to go to the market and the gutters are not filled up with dirt and water. I need to see at least roads that are motorable. Go to Edo State, those of you who haven't gone home, and go and see how deplorable it has become. You will cry. Go to the hospital, you will cry. I'm not kidding you. You will cry. I cried a lot when I went to
exactly what all of us are praying for.
So this has nothing to offer, my sister.
That is what all of us are praying for. We are praying for a better Edo. That's all of us will go and visit and have peace. So just the way I'm not convinced about your candidates, you are not convinced about my own. It's clear, that's fine. But let's pray for the best. That is my own, because I am convinced that is the one to do that job. And
I cannot be convinced by somebody who is a prodigy of a drug baron. I use that hypothetically. I can never be convinced. That person can never do anything right for me. Or for Edo State, never.
I will not debate with you people that you always like to do. You always like to drag outgoing person into this. I don't want to talk about Obaseki because he's going in another.
Can we just be honest?
He's gone.
Can we just be honest? We are dragging Agbado because he brought Buhari. We are dragging Agbado because he brought Buhari. So you cannot say we cannot drag Obaseki because he's the one that is giving the side pick. Come on, man. My son, let's be honest. If we are dragging Agbado now, that he's the cause of what Buhari did, why can't we not drag Obaseki all of a sudden? This is what Mr. Elvis is talking about. Sometimes it's not because it's coming from our end that we don't
come on. You know that we have been dragging Obaseki in this platform for years. But now, my point is going that Obaseki has first on PDP. He's going to do better.
My sister.
Instead of us to debate as well, debate you go down and debate Okpebolo. And let me tell you, this thing we are doing, we will remain here, killing our two best that we have in the ballot. The worst we climb, I tell you, if we don't take time. See, in fact, I don't want to say something.
The worst will not come, and I know what you're referring to. If we don't support this prodigy that Obaseki has forced on the throat of PDP, separatist party, then the one that is like a mirage will come. No way. That is why it is my duty to tell people that these tricks these people are presenting, it is
my sister. What I'm doing here is not my duty. It's everybody's duty to do that.
I'm speaking on behalf of myself, my sister. I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I cannot speak for another person. That's why I use the word, it is my duty.
That is what I'm saying.
Madam Irene, I keep using the word, it is my duty, because everybody has their opinion. I am saying my opinion, so it is my duty to come out here and speak my word. Like I say, it is my duty to come out and open people's minds to think out of the box, open people's minds to have a teachable mind. Like this, I always preach it. Make yourself teachable. Everybody, including myself, make yourself teachable. Else you turn out to be an empty barrel. So that's why I always say it is my duty. It is my duty as an Edo woman, a proud Edo woman, and a Nigerian to disseminate information that people need to know, to start thinking outside the box than this rhetoric we've been saying for the past 45 years. It has to stop. The rhetoric between APC and PDP, it has to stop. That is my point. These tricks APC and PDP are playing, it has to stop in Edo State. We know it because they are all friends. They are all friends. They are going to offer. It's the same old
Labour Party. All of them, they are friends.
Labour Party is the best bet because it's a new door.
All of them, they have shenanigans. The new key is Olumide Akpata. With everything that is
the new door, my sister,
and the federal, they are telling
you the new door. And Olumide Akpata is the new key.
Ideology. Get that.
Is the new door, Edo State Unit, and Olumide Akpata is the new key.
We just need to choose somebody. Saying that this one is the best, this one is not the best, is not true. That's not true. All of them, they have all their skeletons and their baggages, that's all their shenanigans that is after them. It's just that we just need to elect somebody. We need to have a leader. That is all I see here. There is nothing like best or no best. What is best with all the shenanigans, with all the corruption, or with all the problem that is ravaging all the political parties in Nigeria? What are you telling me about best?
Is the best candidate among all. Is the best one.
Even that you are saying, you are talking about what brought the primaries that brought us way. Have you read about the election that Olumide used to win NBA?
Where's the proof?
You people don't want to talk about it.
Let me give you the gist about that one. Since you are asking, let me think about that one. Since you are asking about Olumide Akpata as emergency as NBA president, my sister, you haven't done your research. Mr. Chris, please, can you answer that question? Because if I start talking today, answer that question, please. Because I know how Olumide Akpata became NBA president, and I know the shenanigans that happened there. It was tribalism. It was tribalism, my sister. Read the text.
All right.
I know what I'm saying.
Please, I need to talk about that election, please, so that we get things right.
You have been talking about it, Mr. Chris. We come with the same propaganda. It's a fact. It's there. It's there.
Yes. You can see on this program. I have dissected that election. It is there for everybody to see. The vote Olumide gathered was more than the vote the other two candidates gathered. He got 18,000 votes, and the other two candidates put together got 9,000 votes. Until today, it is on record that Olumide's election has been the freest and the fairest and the most contested election in the NBA.
Oh, really?
Now, listen, please.
That is not true.
Listen, I'm speaking with facts and figure. If I finish tomorrow, I don't know if we are going to continue on this, but tomorrow I'm going to share the page I did on this broadcast before. Now, before Olumide's Akpata's election, the previous election, it was just like about 4,000 people that took part in that election. But because Olumide came in, he even he so reformed the electoral processes to the extent that when he left, it was 35,000 people that took part in the next election. And after he has gone, what has been the story? So please, this information, they are there, not on one newspaper, not on two newspapers. The day I presented this, I quoted 3 newspapers with 3 different links, highlighting how Olumide won that election.
Thank you.
So it is completely falsehood for any person to say, what about the election that brought him to power? We remember how somebody wanted to use tribe. We now understood that it was the other two candidates. It was tribal war against Barrister Osaigbovo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party. Please, that falsehood must be debunked. We shared the link. 3 different newspapers. They all cannot be lying. Please, the election that brought him to become the NBA chairman was free and fair. I've given you the quote. I've given you the statistics. I've told you how the election went before he came, when he was there, and when he has left. The man is a reformist. He is completely different. If the PDP and APC, if they are thieves, we cannot use that to extend that they are all the same. No, I disagree. They are all not the same. Barrister Osaigbovo Olumide Akpata of the Labour Party is completely a paradigm shift from all these people
Thank
because
you,
the rest of them are businessmen. They are putting profit before people.
Oga Chris.
Yeah,
thank you, Mr. Chris.
Louder. To take Edo State to the next level. He's different from those people because he's not a pocket, he's not a portfolio politician. Can we not get it? The other people are private people. They are corporate people. It is about profit.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Niger what, please. Let me just
go ahead, sir, quickly.
The question. You see, this forthcoming Edo election, all the candidates on the ballot, they've never been a governor for a day. I stand to be corrected. So they have zero experience of being a governor. That's a fact. Now, Margarita, question I have for you is, because everything will be based on their previous, so they are coming for newly. Nobody will say, I've got experience at being a governor. So what skill and the ability do you think Olumide has that others do not have? That is those on the same ballot. I'm not talking about just name the one in Hold on. The one in APGA, the one in NNPP, the one in YPP, the one in APC, and PDP. 5 of them, okay, including him, 6. So 6 of them, what quality that is necessary, skill and the abilities that you need, that will help for the job that is going to do, to be a chief executive. So what quality does he possess that others do not have?
Thank you very much, sir.
That will be used. That if we deploy that quality, then Edo will be better than it is today.
Thank you very much, Dr. CM. The Labour Party candidate, what makes him tick from the other candidates? Because I have seen his antecedents in how he has handled the intimidation from Governor Baseki in this campaign season, and I have seen the kind of character he possesses. I have seen how he has, even during the NSAS protest,
Madam, are you the one on the backstage?
What he stood for with the federal government. Now we have this, people are saying end bad governance. The present NBA chairman has been silenced, but during the NSAS, what did this guy do? He said there will be representation for every victim of the NSAS pro bono for free. An NBA guy coming out, he's not even a son. Now, for somebody in the midst of the likes of Ozekome, in the midst of the likes of Malami, all those people, and he was being voted for, it tells a lot about the character of a man. It's not just having a BSc law. You understand? It's not just having a certificate in law or you graduated from law school. No. Or rather, BA law, not BSc, BA in law. It's not about that. It's about it tells about the character of that man. It tells about his leadership skills, empathy. Those things are one of the main ingredients for you to be a good leader. And him being the governor of Edo State with a man with such character and a man that actually even understands the state. I won't say 100% because me, I can't say I've been to every single nook and cranny of every village in Edo State. No, but at least somebody who understand the temperature of Edo State. Let me use that word, the temperature of Edo State to some extent compared to this Aso Ighodalo who has lived almost all his life in Lagos. I didn't say all his life before some people misquote almost all his life in Lagos. So I'm just saying that there's that empathy alone. That empathy alone.
Madam Rita,
from the entrance. No, I'm asking a question, my sister. Dr. CM asked me a question. I'm trying to answer him. So I don't sell. Actually, I've said it before. He's a salesman. He's a man that is used to being in the board of directors, and he just talks. There's empathy. It's about profit. No, I am trying to compare now because you asked me what makes Olumide tick as a person.
I don't know.
Very much.
No, you are telling me. I ask you.
I've answered your question, sir.
It's okay now. Let me tell you. You see, the issue of being a chief executive of a state is about managing men. It's about managing resources, both men and material. Being empathetic, sympathetic, to me, that is good for charity work, non-governmental organization. That's one. Resisting intimidation, yes. But how does resisting intimidation translate into balancing budget? Because we are talking of managing a state. You remember there is internally generated revenue. There is money that will come from Abuja. Then you have the challenges of infrastructure. At least like we painted the Edo State. Obaseki didn't do anything. Therefore, everything is hopeless. So whoever is coming in, we have enormous tax. In other words, how does resisting intimidation means that now the infrastructural deficit, the poverty level, the unemployment level, and the what is it called, the number one issue in Nigeria, insecurity, although that is general because managing security apparatus come from Abuja. So what I'm trying to say is, from what you said, and then he has activist skill. Yes, activist skill will be good if you are playing opposition politics. But in this case, he will be the chief executive. So activism might not be necessary. That's what I'm saying. Then being empathy, you are showing empathy to the people. Yes, but what they want is the moment that road is still not tarred, the moment their salary, they feel that it's not paid in time. All those empathy na for mouth today. So what I'm expecting is a governor manages the finances of the state from
Dr.
the
CM.
from what I've heard. So I want somebody
Abeg,
that will make a
Dr.
difference.
CM, Dr. CM,
This
if you had
Madam
given
politics,
more
Justice, can I
time,
come in?
this
Madam
Doctor, I'm
Justice,
politics.
giving
can
more
I'm
I
time to
trying.
come
really
in?
Yes,
explain
I will give.
myself
I will give
because
you.
there
I
are
will
more
you
things that could
see
make him be
see
worthy of a Debe
because
Avenue.
why I'm saying this is that why I gave the background that the good thing is none of them have got experience in managing in being governor of a state. So they are all equal. They are operating on the same level. Assuming this somebody is done first time and the person want to unseat him, they will say he had the experience. So none of them have got experience. So whatever they are bringing in ability and skill is what they did in their previous job or in their since they were born. So what I'm trying to say is that how then do you deploy it? How does that help to solve the problem of infrastructural
Dr.
deficit?
CM,
And
you are
then
going like a textbook right now. You know, textbook is not the reality. That's
okay,
what I see, with all due respect to you, because you're talking like a lecturer right now. You
Yeah,
know, but
Dr.
sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Mr. Chris, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to respond to Dr. CM. Now, Dr. CM,
yeah,
you know, Edo State politics, I'm going to say it here now. I just hope that Edo State politics does not lead us to creating unnecessary double standard. Because we've all talked about how Tinubu and his people, they are so hard-hearted that they don't care about the people they govern, the people they superintend over. But I'm in shock and in tatters that we are talking about empathy, not the center focus of governance. We are talking about road infrastructure and blah. See, it is only if you have empathy that you can see that these roads are bad. There are funds for this road. If I have empathy for the people I govern over, nobody will tell me to go and fix that road because I have empathy for them. If I have empathy for the people that I govern over, nobody will tell me to make sure that all public schools are fixed. If I have empathy, nobody will tell me to make sure that all the general hospitals are taken to a standard that everybody will appreciate, that will be acceptable to everybody. If I have empathy, I cannot get on a helicopter and fly all the way from Edo to Auchi. If I have empathy, I will listen to the people. If I have empathy, I cannot rule the state. I
see,
cannot rule the
see,
state. No, listen,
see.
Dr.
Okay,
Sien, please. I
okay,
cannot rule the state for over 1 year without commissioners, without House of Assembly, without local government chairmen. I can't do all those. So empathy itself is the fulcrum of good governance. Without empathy, you can never do anything right as the sole administrator of a state or as the democratically elected governor of the state. So empathy, no matter how you look at it, is the fulcrum, is the centerpiece of governance. That is why in the Western world, they operate their governance system with empathy. That is why they carry the weakest amongst them along. Those that are jobless, those that are physically challenged, those that are the scum of the society, they make sure that the people that are well-to-do pay for these people that cannot do anything. So if we talk about empathy, please, let's be very careful so that we don't
okay,
use Edo
okay,
State politics to
okay,
draw double
okay,
standard, which
okay,
is not
okay, Chris.
necessary.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you, Chris. Okay, add this to it because we are talking of 6 candidates. Among all these other 6 candidates, do you think any of them has empathy?
I've just said Olumide Akpata Osagbovo
yes, has empathy.
has empathy.
The empathy. So
yes.
the one of why, that's why I ask you, YPP, APGA, is it NNPP, PDP, APC? Do
Dr.
you
CM,
know
those one will not be at the ballot.
if
I'm
Dr.
not going
CM,
to waste
no,
my time with those ones.
listen,
no,
are you debating me or are you asking me questions?
No, I'm not debating you.
No, Dr. CM, wait. No, Dr. CM, this is politics. No,
not
listen.
politics.
This is
Not
politics.
not
You
politics.
are not, listen, Dr. CM, you are not
Please
moderating.
listen.
If you want us to
I'm only asking
if you
just
ask
to
me
know.
question,
Black Panther, on your camera, beg.
I'm not here to come and be answering your question. You are not
Okay.
moderating.
Mr. Can you allow me to respond so the rest of us can talk? You people should respond to each other so that other people can talk.
You ask me, I ask you.
Black Panther, you on the
Yes.
stage?
Okay, if you like, you can ask me. Why? Because you emphasize the empathy, the way it applies.
The reason I emphasize empathy, Dr. CM, you get downplaying empathy.
Because now then you
downplaying empathy with the respect of good governance. So I have to make it very clear to the people that are listening to us.
I explained empathy with
Mr.
respect.
You are not making this conversation flow. You can't hold everybody hostage. When you talk, you allow that person to talk. Please, sir.
Chris, there's nothing really. It's just that what I had wanted, if you had said, well, not of all the other candidates, they are not as empathetic as Olumide Akpata. It's okay. It's okay.
Dr. Seth, you can't tell me how to say what I want to say, please.
Okay, now. So which means at least to me, Olumide Akpata, with all due respect to him, he hasn't got the monopoly of empathy. Others also have it. So it's not an age over the others. That is my own.
The issue was that you downplayed empathy. You downplayed the importance of empathy in governance. That is where I took you on.
it. Exactly.
We are
is good
listening
for
to
you.
ourselves. You downplayed empathy.
No. I credit you. You did well. You did well to bring me to educate me that empathy is important. I agree. Now I'm trying to tell you because there are 6. We want to know who has age over the other. It's like job interview. One person is for one person, but there are 6 competing for it. So you must have a criteria.
Let me give you an example. Okay. Let me just give you an example why I believe Olumide is so high there when it comes to empathy. You know, when this man got to become the president of the NBA, did you know what he did? First of all, please? He ensured, yes, I'll just finish in 30 seconds. He ensured that he creates a health scheme for every member of the NBA, all the 36 states chapter of the NBA. And also, he increased the funds they get. For example, the family of any NBA member that loses a member of the NBA, he increased that fund by over 500%. Only just see, there are so many, but because other people are waiting. So the topic of empathy, we'll get to that. But I just gave you only those 2 examples. Only those 2. Even the physically challenged among the MBAs, he created a special scheme for them. So at the time you are a leader, you are looking at the weakest in your society. That is the only thing that makes you the leader. If the standard you set is such a way that the weakest of the society is taken care of, that is when you become a leader. And that is what the Western world, that is what they do. They set a standard in such a way that the weakest of the society can take care of themselves.
30 seconds, don't pass.
Yes, Chris. When the YPP guy came here, all his life, with all due respect to him, what he said, it's like he's running a charity in Edo State. That's what he told us here, with his own money. So he's empathetic, without doubt.
Yeah, but he's nowhere to be found.
I'm coming. Listen now. It does not mean he must come here. He must be somewhere. I don't know. But I'm not campaigning for him. But just to emphasize that empathy, yes. Olumide is not the only one having it. So that is not an age to me. I may be wrong, but this is my own judgment. That's
you are wrong, sir.
No, it's okay.
He's not wrong.
Hold on. So in the sense that when the chips are down, the good thing about this Edo is that all the candidates have got 0 experience. So that is my own. That's why it was it. That's why I really said it. So whoever is coming in is coming as a fresh. I've said that.
I beg to
Zero
disagree.
experience. No. Zero. No.
It is not. It is not. It is not. It is not all that goes with
Augustine, hold on. Augustine, hold on. Augustine, this is Edo State. This is not classroom. This is Edo State, not classroom.
Let me finish. Let me finish the sentence. Let me finish the sentence. I said zero experience as a governor. That's what I mean. Zero experience.
As well as the governor in proxy. He has been there for the past 2 years.
There is no provision for governor in proxy.
That is not true.
Nobody is a governor.
Listen. Hold on.
Edo State was Oyegu. Oyegu was once governor.
Augustine, you quiet now. You want to talk since now. You quiet now. You quiet now.
Igbinedion was once a governor. After Igbinedion, Osaremo Osumbo.
Quiet. Don't quiet now.
Osumbo,
Okay.
After Oshomole, Obaseki. So none of them has been a governor.
We argue. Aswa is a government proxy. Aswa is a government proxy. Now, this is
there's nothing like governor in proxy.
Can we have a decorum? Can we have a decorum? Can we have a decorum? Mr. CM, can you just put down your, just relax, please? I beg, Mr. CM.
Look at Ododo in Kogi State, and that's what Madam is saying to everyone in Edo State. Now, see, is Edo State. Some of us are indigenous Edo State. Well, so if you're asking me why am I speaking, I'm a Nigerian. That's what I'm speaking. And this election of Edo State concern me as it concern you. So whether you come from Orion or Junction or whether hey, this Edo State is now for all of us. And so when Madam Rita told you earlier, what she's trying to tell you is that look at Ododo in Kogi State, look at Fubara River State, and look at the handwriting on the wall. That's what most people are not getting. Obaseki came through who? Oshomole. Example is the 30 billion water sun project. Is there anything done about it? That is number one. Number two, Obaseki is living now. He's proposing as well. It is just common sense to understand that these guys need somebody to cover their tracks. It is just simple. That is just the simple logic that Manamina was trying to give you guys and you're not understanding. Till tomorrow, have you had anything said by Ododo in Kogi State as a policy that is implemented for the state? Have you had this? Have you had? This is the wickedness. And now, when Mr. Chris talks about empathy,
see, listen.
You want to hold on, sir. You want to downplay empathy in governance when you have criminals all over the world. The very first see, Mr. Peter.
Downplay is
Hold on, sir. Let me just finish. Hold on, sir.
I said hold on, sir.
Okay. Let's
don't use the word downplay. That is
permit me. Now,
don't use downplay. I didn't never say
I take it back.
Oh, thank you.
Every leader today in the country where I live, Black Panther will bear me witness. We see reference to Abraham Lincoln, Roosevelt, most of these great men. But for the paper that they gave us in this country where I live today, January 6th insurrection would have happened and nothing would have happened to it. But for that paper that we are struggling with in our country, that paper has been given over 200 years ago. And that paper came alive on January 6th insurrection. They could not do anything against that paper. That is where men that have gone for several years, they know that thing because they know that some people have madness, they have craziness. They want to dampen, they want to shovel the system. But with that thing, that paper, that constitution, they could not do it. Several things that you and I enjoy in this Western world, everything happened because their leaders, they first have this element called empathy and compassion to be able to now govern the people. The ones that are still in the long run, they disgrace them, they rubbish them. So my people, what we are driving at today is that if you look at the handwriting on look at the trace of Shomole or Baseki, now I swear, look at Kogi State, Ododo, Yabelo, look at River State, Fubara, Wike. River State is not enjoying peace today. Is that what you want for Edo State? Is your choice. Kogi State, no one policy at all that I've had about that Ododo speak about in Kogi State. Is that what you want? And this is where we are saying that it is enough. All of this money bag policy, all of this come behind me, come and call my. Let's stop all of those things. Let us bring people that can do this job. And we have found. I personally, you are entitled to your choice. I am not against your choice, but I'm not against your choice, Mr. Ife. I'm not against your choice, Mr. Chimeze or what. I'm not against your choice. But what we are saying is, for us to get things right at this time, I have searched. I have come to realize that the man for the job is no other than Barrister Olumide Akpata.
You don't have the guarantee either.
Okay.
Don't have the guarantee.
That's my opinion. If I respect your opinion, respect my opinion. So I will not force. I am not forcing the candidate on you, but I have gone to see. I have gone to check, and at this critical point that we are today, the only person that I know. Okay, now we are talking about Paul. All of a sudden, you don't even know where. Okay, Paul, you've not heard about him. The other one that's the pastor, you've not heard about him. The other one that came to speak, people, those states, as it concerns you, it concerns me. And what I'm saying is, the only person that I believe that can do this job for us is Olumide Akpata. It is not left for you to agree or disagree. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Let me say one or two things. Thank you, Nai. Thank you. Give us a mandate. At least you cite.
How you go say you won't talk? Wait, let me see him. How you go say you won't talk? Since now don't they talk for, I don't time me for 7-8 minutes. Don't they talk?
Okay, talk.
Let somebody else talk now. Whenever talk now.
Mr. Black Panther, sometimes we take
it
that thing sound like attack. You will say you want to say
something. It's not an attack. It's not an attack. It's a straightforward statement. I'm not attacking him.
You say I want to say something.
Madam Irene, with due respect, please sit on your lane, please.
I will not sit on my lane because I actually have something to tell you.
Madam Irene.
I am supporting because of
I did not come to address you. I only told CMC make your last person talk.
We're not fighting here.
I'm taking it easy. Why is Madam Irene just aggressive?
Don't tell me to stay on my lane. Don't tell me to stay on my lane. If you want me to stay on my lane, you should stay on your lane.
Yes, I do on my lane. That's why I get the right to talk.
There is accusation. You are
See. Wait. Give us a minute. I beg no talk. Let her talk.
I am not playing tribal politics here. I am not supporting.
Let her talk.
I saw that you drop that message in the comment section. Don't drop message about me like that next time.
Are you done?
I am not doing anything tribal. Don't drop such message.
Are you done?
Black Panther, please.
Madam Irene, you have attacked me several times because of this tribal politics of Edo State. All these things that we're playing here. But before I go on, I would like to greet everyone. Everyone in that world, God bless you. Mommy in the diaspora, God bless you. Let me talk now. Don't display me, please.
No. Hold on, sir. I have spoken. CM wanted to respond to me, you should allow him to respond, and then you can take the floor.
See. The response here we give. Wait.
Please,
You are spoken. Forget about response. No.
That's not fair. No.
See. Forget about response now. Wait your own self.
See, let him speak.
Black Panther, he's right. You should have waited for Dr. CM to respond. He's right. You just
we've been talking since now. We've heard what you have been saying since now.
No. Let CM speak. CM,
let Dr. CM speak. Dr. CM was responding.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Give us a mandate. Thank you. I like the at least you cited the example to buttress your point. We all know that Nigeria has 36 states. You mentioned the River State, Fubara and Wike, because of Fubara. I mean, Wike chose Fubara, and look at what is happening. Then Ododo, Yaya Bello, I think Yaya Bello chose Ododo also, and then probably Kogi is not better off for it, hopefully. Well, since there are 36 states, let me also cite from Nigerian states to buttress my own point. Let me start with my state of Anambra. Peter Obi performed excellently well in Anambra. He was told to bring a successor. He brought Willie Obiano. Everybody hoped that it will be the same way. Obiano is answering questions in the EFCC, meaning that it does not necessarily follow. Everybody will be his own man. Number two, in Enugu State, they've been doing it. There's a guy called Chimaro Kennamani, 1999 to 2007. He brought Sullivan Chime. Today, Chimaro Kennamani had a lot of property seized. Not Ike Kweremado, the one in UK serving prison sentence. He has a lot of, because he built even a Renaissance University, just like Okorocha was doing. In the end, the EFCC is looking into it. They've seized all those things. It belongs to Enugu State. And because of that, he has I think he forfeited, if I'm not mistaken, Cosmo FM, a lot of things. But Sullivan Chime, whom he chose, nothing. That one is just quietly practicing, go back to his chamber. So it does not necessarily mean your successor will behave like you, unless the person want to. That is what I'm trying to point out. Number three. Now let us go to let us go in this state. Why do I forget the name? Let us go to why do I keep forgetting the name? Okay, let us go to what is it called? Akwa Ibom State. Akpabio served as a commissioner under this man that they named the airport against, Obong Victata. Victata was 1999 to 2007. Akpabio was his commissioner. Later he chose him. Akpabio now became a governor after Victata, and after Akpabio was instrumental in bringing the guy that left. Why do I keep forgetting the name? The people of Akpa, this guy has a case with EFCC for stealing their money just because AP is just in APCC government. So because if you enter APC, they change you. But Obong Victata, they have to name airport. They say he's the best governor they've ever had. The man even expressed in one of his interviews that he never knew Akpabio will just be this dubious to the people of Akwa Ibom State. So in other words, Victata was good. The person he chose from the others to succeed him never behaved that way. And the person that succeeded Akpabio, somebody, Emmanuel, forgotten something, Emmanuel, that guy is just walking freely, nothing, just on his own. So the point I want to make with this three is this. Every governor, yes, you can choose for the person to succeed you. The way the person is answerable to what he does in office, it does not necessarily mean, it may be true in some states, but in others, it does not necessarily mean. That's what I'm trying to point out. Every other person, when you go in, a good person can choose somebody good to succeed in. The person will misbehave and start being a thief, like in Anambra, Peter Obi and the Obiano. Now, a bad person may finish in the hope that maybe he used the person to come in. When the person come in and perform better than him, people will now say, okay, the other one is the person answering question with TFCC and with so many things. Why the other one, the person he brought, finished cleanly? You know, in Nigeria, cleanly, even if you're anything, especially if you're on the opposition party. So give us our money. That is only where I want to respond to that. So in Edo State, that's why I don't always like to put discuss Obaseki, because Obaseki is not on the ballot. Whatever Obaseki has done, I think I've said it here, then let me repeat it here again. Please, I can volunteer one paragraph. Let us write letter to EFCC to tell you that I'm not, because I hate fraud. As much as maybe I'm supporting Aswe to take over, let us hear, I volunteer. We can compute a letter, keep it, petition, I will contribute. If I say then I'm supporting, what is it? I volunteer one of the paragraph, or even if it's opening, then we put others. So keep it ready, we submit. If he steals one kobo of Edo State, let him go, and proven, let him go to prison for it forever. Not even just lifetime till he buy, because I don't support that. If that's what I'm saying, but that does not necessarily mean that because he did all those things, the person taking over from him must do exactly the same thing. I've given you evidence it happened in Nigeria. These are states. So that is the only thing I want to contribute.
Dr. TM, it's unfair for you to, I have to respond to that. I'm sorry. But you cannot say that, this person has worked closely with him. Willie Obiano did not work closely with Peter Obi. He didn't.
No,
he did not. I'm just going to give you a difference now. But also, Obiano has said, this is not a speculation.
They worked together. Why?
So what are we talking? So it's like you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting. Why Peter Obi brought him was because they were together in Fidelity Bank as executive director. Peter Obi felt, this man, I've worked with him, he's good. But
there's something that we're experiencing in those states. It's called imposition. It's called imposition. Governor Basse has imposed PDP on the faction of PDP. He imposed.
You see now, the response of CM has passed 7 minutes. You see now?
Okay.
You see his response has passed 6 minutes.
No, it's my fault, because I responded to him.
No, it's not your fault. I've been timing him. A response should not be more than 3 minutes. Or 2.
He's still the same imposition because Peter Obi brought him. He was told, bring somebody, we vote. So he imposed him. He was given that in fairness to him. But
Mr. CM, that is okay. Impose. Don't do.
It's okay. Then take the floor, please.
We thank you, everyone. May God bless everybody that is here today. It's my joy to say everybody has spoken well. I was excited when I was listening to everyone, but when we started putting fracas into the whole issue, and we are sort of having sort of I don't know whether it's a complex situation. I don't know. Because this Edo State is a state and Nigeria is a country. And we all know the tradition of Nigerian politicians. So all these books, everyone is like the books CM open. That books no go work. It no go work because we don't have a structure that will command and direct the political situation and giving the power to the people. We don't have it. So let us not open any book to lecture people. Let us follow the physical experience each and every one of us have, and we have seen with our eyes. That is how we can deal with this issue. Madam Irene spoke eloquently well. I listened to her in the first meeting. But when she started digressing and started, standing her ground and very, very aggressive in my own notes, in my own word, aggressive. That was where I have to go and listen to her past. I recollected her past view on this political scene in Edo State. Now, Madam Irene, I'm not attacking you. When I say you are digressing into tribal politics, that is true. Let me explain myself. At the beginning of this election, when these people were going for different nominations, Akpata went. He won. He did not rig. The other man in YPP did not do any election, but he was unanimously chosen. APC, I don't know how they did their own, but I know he was unanimously chosen. PDP, what they said in PDP was that they used tribal politics. Let me tell you how the tribal politics came about. In Edo State, where we have a situation where Papa give Pikin power, Pikin drive Papa, and later go to Papa and give an award. That is what has been the trajectory of Edo State politics. And I want to say the tribal thing in here. At the beginning, we were saying that equity, justice, and fair play. I told you people that that is the language of PDP and APC. You have to search for the best among you from every tribe to contest for an election if we want to get this union right. That is what I stood for. And Madam Irene attacked me. A lot of them attacked me. They say, what do I mean that? Am I saying that it's not equity and justice and fair play? I said, look, we have to look at the situation of things in an environment before we can bring words that will qualify it. Now the situation we are in now, we are just like between the River Nile, the Red Sea, and the Egyptian coming towards us. If we make any decision and the River Nile does not open, then we will face what we have faced before, and we'll come here and start blaming ourselves. Driving back to how this governor that is in power was elected under compassion, we forgot to really go deep into his record. And we don't want to do the same mistake again. That is why we went deep to every records and brought out the best out of them. Now, Aswe came to contest. He did not contest under a platform where fair play among the party members is being exhibited. He came and other people that were supposed to contest were driven away. And now yet we come to tell ourselves that we want equity, justice, and fair play. That cannot be obtainable. That is why I said we need to choose the best. Even if you are bringing somebody from Esan, you need to choose the best, not the one that will be chosen by King Ramsey to you all, and you all will say is the best. It's never the best. Let us be truthful. Every one of us wanted, the Edo State politics is that they wanted Esan to produce the next governor. That is what PDP, that is PDP ideology. They wanted Esan. We said at this situation, we needed everybody to be given a playing ground so that we take the best out of all of us to rule us. That is what we wanted. But all of them came out. Oh, Aswe Godalo, what happened? They drove the deputy, they exhibited their shenanigans, drove the deputy governor away, embarrassing. He went to court and won. And Aswe Godalo went and they unanimously said he's the winner. That is what they did, a charade of election. That is why it was in court and they lost that case. They lost the case. Every one of us know. If Aswe was to be chosen well among party members and he won, none of us, we question the process we brought about Aswe. We'll be short-circuiting ourselves if we contest the process which is being brought in. And now, look at him as a person. Then look at the process in which he's being brought in. That one has already disqualified him from the cabinet of men that critically analyze issues. That one has disqualified him because you cannot come through the back door because you want somebody from Esan to do this thing. No, if you want Esan, bring the entire Esan to come out to contest, including every other person. Let them contest and let the best be shifted out. That is what we want in Nigeria. Because if we continue with this tradition, we all are exhibiting tribalism in politics. That is what it is. That is what it is. I did not just say you are a tribalist. No, I said the exhibition of tribalism. I went back to your word back. That is what I'm referring to. And that is saying that's why you are standing your ground. I swear all the Nigerian politicians, Olumide Akpata, you are questioning him, his character. How can you question the character that you know was the president of NBA? and you know his track record. You said it's part of the politicians that have damaged Edo State. That is what you are saying. That is wrong. Let us critically analyze issue. Let us not be biased.
I don't put word into my mouth. I never said it's among the politicians that destroy Edo State. I have never said that.
If you say all of the politicians in all the parties in Edo State they are the same thing, that is equally what you are saying. You must not put that word, but that is equally what you are saying. You cannot discredit a man, an NBH man who came out without
no corruption. Can you round up so that another person can talk?
Let me round up.
And talk for 7 minutes.
Let me round up, madam. I know they fight you. I will tell you something. I know they tribal. If a man, when I say no a man, I say no be a man because of position. I stand my ground because we cannot do the same mistake again. It is not all about Esa or Esa who produce anything. Ambrose Ali came in. He was the best among that part of the state. And he made sure that he did it very well. All of us were proud of him. Nobody thought about whether I come from Esa. But now, the situation is not all about Esa or Esa. It is the best person in Edo State to rule Edo State. PDP have always done this godfatherism for too much. People are following them because they are pulling somebody from your tribe to come and contest. That is what we are doing. We are not vetting at all. Thank you.
For your information, Mr. Blampata, you don't know if I'm from Esa or not from Esa. Don't quote what you don't know. First of all, I am a dope person just like you. That is to state that clearly. Number two, I never said Olumide Akpata is among the people that among the politicians that spoil Edo State. I always said that quality that you people are not seeing in my candidate, probably that is not convincing you. I also have a lot of things in him that is not convincing me. I said, if I am to choose, if you are to tell me to choose or not to choose, in fact, to re-elect candidates that will be on the ballot, probably with everybody that will be out there, they might not even be the one that I would prefer to be there. But they have done their primary, they have left us with these people we need to choose. That aside. And one thing I want to say, you're always hitting on this issue, tribal. See, let me tell you, if you don't believe in rotational governments, I respect it. That is your own way of playing your politics. You don't believe in rotational political system. I believe in rotational political system. For peace, for equity, and fairness, I will keep saying it. That is my own ideology. It might not be your own. I respect it. And I want you to respect that to me. And avoid saying, because I believe in rotational system of government, you are not tagging me to be somebody that is playing tribal politics. Now, when you attribute me to all the whole tribe in Edo State, if you're accusing me or attacking me of playing tribal politics, that somebody from the south to come out, I supported, somebody from the north come out, I supported, somebody from the center is coming out, I'm supporting. How will you now attribute me to tribal politics? You can't attribute me to tribal politics because I believe in rotational government. All I believe is a rotational system. And I also want to tell you, you are talking about all the whole central people or the whole eastern people should come out so that they will choose the best or not. I am that person that believes in every geopolitical zone, there is always a competent person there. There is no zone that doesn't have a competent. So don't come to me with that, this person don't have competence. Now, if you say so, it's not competent enough, according to you, the way you see it, good and fine, I will respect it. But what we are saying right now, he is not another person that might be competent than him from their side, according to you, is not in the ballot. It's not in the ballot. That person is not there. So this is the person that is there right now. So I believe in his competency. I believe in his competence. I have seen his curriculum, his CV, and everything. I have read about him. I investigate about him. I am convinced that he can do the job. And the plus, the rotational part of it is the plus. Because I believe in rotational system of government, that is the plus. Plus the competence is not even the main issue. I've said this in time without number. It's like you like to hear the one you feel like to hear. You don't want to hear the other side that will be convenient for you. So that is a plus to it.
Madam Irene, you have responded enough.
I did not.
No, you have responded enough now. No, you are repeating yourself.
Don't tell me that because you use 8 minutes. Don't tell me I have responded enough.
This is my first time now. That's my first time now.
We are doing a play-fit conversation now. You are not a moderator, so you can't shut me for talking for 1 minute. I have to respond.
I'm not shutting you down. I want to tell you one thing. What you said something about
Irene, Madam Irene. So you have to
Madam Irene, Madam Irene, Madam Irene. Wait. You will continue. You will continue. You will continue. You will continue.
I think
Madam Irene, you will continue
so that you will continue. Because there are some places I'm supposed to interrupt you, but I leave you to flow. So you have to allow me to flow. Don't come into my space. Let me flow.
Madam Irene, you have said it all. Now, what do you want to flow to now? You have said everything now.
Are you inside me? How do you know I've said it all? Are you inside me? Do you know what is in my head? Do you know what I want to say?
You said I talk about.
You don't know what I want to say. That is your problem. You always want to dominate everybody. You want something to go.
I'm not dominating. Don't have complex. I'm not dominating. That's a complex talk.
I am explaining you.
I'm not dominating you.
You cannot tell me I have explained.
I'm trying to tell you that let us make it go round. You have been talking now. You talk on tribe.
Finish. I've said it all because you are not inside me. I'm still explaining. I'm still talking. You come in and start telling me that I've said it all. How do you know I have said it all?
Madam Irene, you targeted me because of tribe. You've said it all.
The time you are supposed to, the time you are using to interrupt me now, I would have finished and let another person talk.
You already landed now. You said tribe. That you corrected me. That I want to take.
You're not me. Don't tell me I've already landed. You are not me. You are not inside me. You don't know where I'm going. I'm heading somewhere. You suddenly interrupt me and be telling me I've run up, I have finished, I'm done. I'm not done. If I said I'm not done, you respect it. Let me land. I must not done when you want me to done. I will be done when I finish saying what I'm saying. I am going somewhere, for God's sake.
So if we are talking, we will not be fair. We cannot be fair if we are talking.
You don't say what you want to talk. If I continue with your panel, I'm out of here.
Can you allow Irene to talk? My sister Irene, just
let her finish now. Let her finish her talk.
Please don't interrupt her. It doesn't look good. Please. But when you were talking, nobody interrupted you. Irene, please continue what you're saying. Hello, Madam Irene, are you there? I don't know if she's still here. I don't know. It's Irene, I think maybe she's off already. Mr. Nanjawach, I don't know if you're there. Can anybody hear me?
All right. Mandarita, thank you. I can hear you. Madam Irene's finance left, maybe a network, or she's done. Anyway, I've been here listening to everybody. I think sometimes we need to talk like this. We need to yell and express ourselves in a different way. This one, the election is around the corner. So anyhow anybody express themselves at this particular time, I think everybody's right. Either you are fighting against anybody that might become a headache to us in the next 4 years or probably for the next 8 years, or you are fighting for the person that you think that will be the best for us. Even the person that sometimes we are fighting for that will be the best for us, many of them have disappointed us in the past. Yeah. You know, in most cases, we don't want A anymore. We want B to come in. At the end of the day, B will come in. We'll not be wishing we stick with A. You know, sometimes it happens like that. But in Edo State, we need to shine our eyes properly. If you know what is your problem, what has been giving you headache for so long, stay away from it. If you think they came with a different garment, and this time, let me try. I'll be here to remind you guys that, yeah, you were part of the people that brought these people in. Because a lot of people reminded me of Obaseki, that I brought Obaseki in second term. I'm not denying that I did. I worked so hard to make sure that he was re-elected back to office. I didn't do it because of selfishness or I collected money from anybody, which I've never ever done in my entire life. I did it because of the people that were coming from the APC, and I decided to stick with Obaseki rather than allowing the APC to come in. Then Labour Party was not in existence. Peter Obi is the one that actually brought the Labour Party to limelight anyway. But this time, Labour Party is there now. So it's a big challenge. It's a 3-horse race. Although we have other governorship candidates, but this is a 3-horse race. We have Labour Party, PDP, and APC. Normally, if we need to be realistic to ourselves, APC shouldn't be in the race at all compared to what they've done to us currently in Nigeria. Then the candidate of those state governorship, he's not speaking to anybody. So that is enough for him to be rolled out. But because I'm not campaigning, what do I know? I'll allow you guys that's campaigning to do it by yourself. Just do it by yourself. I've done my part in the past, and I love the way you guys are doing it now. Without the heat, you cannot campaign for your candidate. Every heat that comes out from every one of you on this platform today, nobody's wrong. Nobody's right. You all are just doing the right thing. That's why I didn't come in. I was here. I'm not sleepy. I'm just here listening. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's right. You're doing the right thing because it's election period. You cannot allow other person's tongue to surpass your own tongue. Because next month is Edo State governorship election. You know what that means. As we speak, Edo State is smelling. We don't want anybody that will become the governor of Edo State again and will continue from where we stop. Yes, I'm saying this with my full chest. Everything about me, Edo State is smelling. In fact, I actually saw a video this evening around 7 p.m. Somebody posted a video. God, somebody posted a video to a group where I belong, and they want to sell a land. Although it's not a land, there's an old house there, you know, somewhere in Sakbomba Road, you know, but they want to sell the house. Obviously, whoever buy it because it's on the road. Whoever that buy the house will destroy the house and use the land for something good. But what I'm trying to say is not about the house they want to sell or the land. Do you know that the person carried the camera because I believe he posted the camera in the video in the group to give a better illustration to people that want to buy the land to see the environment and the street and everything. Guess what? That video, Benin was smelly through that video. I have to quickly spray perfume before continuing watching because the smell was coming out from inside the video. That is how bad it is. Edo State is dirty. Edo State is smelly. For those of you that have corrected me in the past, oh, how you go say your whole state smell? And another state you they praise them because you don't have sense. Because if you have sense, you need to speak truth about the state so that whoever that comes in, Obaseki don't do your finish. Now who go take over from November? Who go win this September? Where you and I can be proud of our state. Now what they talk about, so now what they find. Edo State is smelly, it's dirty. Edo State is dirty. Edo State is ugly. The only place that is not ugly in Edo State is your house, if you have a good house. Edo State is ugly for Christ's sake. There's another video that I saw last week. The King Square, popularly known as Ring Road. Do you know that big roundabout Ring Road? The potholes on that Ring Road now, the roundabout, is more than 50, if I'm not mistaken. The potholes on the Ring Road, the King Square. I saw this last week. For any of you listening to me, you are satanic and you want to argue with me. You know me, I'm not the light to go argue. If you come here, come argue with me, I'll send my boys, may they go record and I'll show you for here. That's all. I don't know if I talk with facts. I talk and I'll show you. I talk, I show you. But I'm not sure any of you campaigning right now for the next governor of Edo State, you want Edo State to continue like this. The reason why you see people like us have been fighting for Edo State for so long, we invested in Edo State. Some of you that say, oh, you don't live in Edo State, you live in Lagos, you live in this, you live in that. When I was investing in Edo State, some of you never ever buy land for Edo State, and that's just the fact. I have properties. You know what I mean? Properties in Edo State. And it's painful for some of us that have invested in Edo State to be looking back and be regretting why we invested in Edo State. Yeah, sometimes we do. If we need to be realistic to ourselves or truthful to ourselves, we do regret that, oh, anyway, I tell you this thing, for you just don't do for Lagos or Abuja, for you just don't do for Lagos or Abuja. But it's not nice. The same way Lagos be state, now so Edo State be state. So the same way I'm praying every day, I'm working so hard every day to see a better Nigeria in my time. Same way I'm working so hard to see a better Edo State in my time. Although, for personal reasons, I decided not to support anybody this time. But you guys are doing the right work. Don't let anybody suppress us, oppress your tongue. No. The way Madam Irene talk for this platform today, perfect. The way Madam Rita talk, perfect. The way Black Panther way Concon later talk, perfect. The way Oga CNT talk, give us a mandate, Oga Chris, all of you now, we day here. All I noticed listening to you guys from beginning to this last minute is that nobody want grief for anybody. And that is how it be. I want to not see the way I take campaign for Peter Obi. I'm not saying creating an enemy around myself and everything. That's why I say they do. If we go verse, we more become enemy right now. No problem. We'll settle later. That's how you campaign. You don't do my sister, my brother when you are campaigning. So don't let anybody suppress you. Me, myself, don't worry. I not go. In fact, when it comes to rules, I go limit the rules a bit. After between now to September, I'm not gonna fight, and I'm not interested. As long as the right person comes in. Because if not, I go remind you later so I not fight where I make this wrong person enter position. So you go all are doing the right thing. Although I understand at this moment there must be kind of slight disrespectfulness and all that, but don't take it to heart. Everybody will settle later. If they happen, will settle. My Edo people, we're gonna vote wisely. But it's very sad that I'm the one saying vote wisely. I'm supposed to take my stand, but it's better like this. If I was to take my stand, many of you are for nothing they talk. They will not look like I'm oppressing you guys. But I want you guys to do what you're doing. So, I think we should end the show right now. We're still looking forward to seeing Modok come to talk to us. Not on Nigeria Watch though. Rufai is calling him. Channels Television is calling him. News Central is calling him. Everybody's calling him. Me, I don't call him twice. He refused us. So, that's when Godaro might come back to us here again before the election. Yeah, but Okpewolo is nowhere to be found. If Edo State want Edo State to continue to be dirty, if Edo State people want it to be dirty and smelly the way it is, but if we say more touch Rusha or Baseki, no. Baseki, normally, how life supposed to be, I get things for my mind to talk, but if I talk, it go affect. It go affect some people they campaign for their candidates. That make me not go talk. But not only thing I go remind Obaseki and IBC, the way the Edo people they fight for you for your second term, what Shomola they pursue you, where they deny you ticket for APC, you can move to PDP. Now my papa accept you to PDP. I don't want to go there. You were on your knees. You were on your knees. I have all these videos, private videos. You were on your knees. They accepted you in. For me, the only way you'd have paid them all back, all of us back, is by stepping on toes, not sharing money, but do the right thing in those states. I'm not in support of you sharing money for anybody. I don't care if you don't know my father or anybody. No. But you still did not do the right thing, Governor Obaseki. You didn't. Let's be honest. You didn't. That's why I like one thing about Madam Iris Finest. When I say Iris Finest, they come here. Now the year says she did campaign for Obaseki. She's campaigning for a candidate. Aswa Godaro. She know the mention Obaseki name. Because if someone go talk about Obaseki, she have a lot in her mind, but she's not interested. She's focusing on her goal. And for me, the only offense that Aswa Godaro have right now is Obaseki. Because anybody that really want to blame Aswa Godaro, what will you use to blame him, for example? Now Obaseki. That make us the pray say, make we not follow bad head pass road. It's very sad that our leaders are doing this. If I be governor, I don't fair talk. And some people fit in, you never reach there. Not talk with you enough. You do. Listen, I know myself. If I be governor, I like to compete a lot in a positive way. If I be governor, I will not only fight to be the best governor that I've ruled Edo State. I want to fight to be the best governor in Nigeria. You don't get it. You can do this. But you that is listening to us from afar, you think that, oh, it's difficult. They talk and easy for your mouth. Now they deceive ourselves. My brothers and sisters, it's not difficult. The reason why it's difficult is because these guys are competing with themselves. When 50 billion naira come to Edo State, for example, they keep 45 billion for themselves as personal use. They disburse 5 billion out, multi-war for Edo State. And whoever Mr. A where you give will constantly remove 1 billion, go to remove 4 billion. Mr. A will come pass down to half Mr. A. Half Mr. A will still remove half a billion. Going to remain 3.5 billion. That one will still pass out to another person. Now pass. At the end, money will remain where they want to do the project. They reach 1 billion from 50 billion. Some people still question me now. You hear they talk. In case you're not aware, I was born inside politics. Yes, I didn't grow up to know politics, Nigerian politics. I was born inside. When I was growing up, I get to understand politics more when Saraki was contesting for president. The father of Bukola Saraki, the former Senate president. When I was growing up, I get to know that I have to meet with the late Saraki himself through my own father. So I too know politics. And these people that we mentioned, I've met with many of them. I'm talking about my state. Many of them on one-on-one. I know politics. I know Nigerian politics. I know how it works. Nigerian politics is where politicians will be going to occasion. Like me and Mandarita is going to occasion. We go draw our script before we go. Mandarita, if we reach there, I go curse you, curse your papa, curse your mama. So me, you curse my papa, my mama, back go be like, say, I want to share my thing, knock you. They'll come the whole us. Most scatter everywhere. Say we'll be enemy. But we reach us, we'll come and discuss it all over again. I don't want to reveal things for you guys, man. I know politics. Now alone, now they see the surface, you don't know what is happening. Then we will not carry it to fly. Wiki and the other one see the other day they fight for one party where they go, blah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We would now be discussing it. Gullible Nigerians will not carry that one on their head. I know politics. I too know them. This, if you said there are things that people can brag about, I can brag about Nigerian politics. Say I too know them. But there are things I cannot be talking about. That's why I try to direct you guys, letting you guys know what these people be. It's unfortunate that some people still call in and all that, be telling us this person try, he be the try, he be the. What do you know? What do you know? These guys are just there. Most of them are satanic. As you see, I said, those things will be so. Both the ones that have ruled us before and the one that is about leaving the office and the ones that are coming in, all of them are dining at this moment. All of them. All of them. None of them, they quarrel. Now only me and you, they carry on. So my people, I will speak to Obaseki more after we don't get our new governor. Because if I speak now, table go scatter and it go affect innocent person. I want me to try and come on for there first. I go speak. And And if Obaseki knows saying the first thing, give me water, make I drink before in the past or anything, make him expose me. None of them fit still there. How? Where you foresee me? Which account I give you? How you take do am? The only account that I have in public is NWash, Naija Wash Media account number, which I don't say. I've never sent it to privately to any politician in my entire life. So if they see that one, and because they will display for screen, not so we'll get the money, we'll too get the money like that, but we are not poor either. We have self-worth that can never, ever be compromised. I've been saying this for decades now. My integrity can never be compromised. And guess what? Since I've been saying this, God have been even blessing me more. You know, so normally people feel they talk this kind of thing. You can't reach one time, you can't suffer, maybe it is a con rough, and wait till you be told you don't want to do again, you can't end up doing it. No. God have been so faithful. Count your blessings and name them one by one. God have been so faithful. But I have my reasons to that. So I don't see any reason that will make me to go to those satanic people to collect money from them. Like that satanic, shameless old man traveled all the way from Dallas because of $5,000. Because of $5,000. So people will put you for hotel, consider they don't tire. They tell and say, I bless you, go back, or if election wants start, you come back again. And information have reached me now, say, because election is next month, even though they now say, I need to come back, but they did not provide ticket anymore. And if they don't provide the ticket, he cannot afford it. Yes, we know he cannot afford it. Somebody that is living in a one-bedroom apartment with all his children and wives. You cannot afford it. We know. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace. Now he's already calling out Aswai. Change my life, oh. Change my life, oh. Change my life, oh. Because most people have seen Nigerian politics where you go to steal, to enrich yourself. It's not where you go to work for the people. My people, continue to speak. This is the time for you to speak for your candidate. This is the best time. We can't continue like this in Edo State. Nothing is working in Edo State. Nothing. I'm still not satisfied with the look of Edo State. I'm not satisfied at all. I cannot deceive you. I'm not. I don't carry camera, follow all the angles for Edo State. I'm still disappointed. I'm not just a man that talk on air. I go ground, I go there to see by myself. I'm still disappointed. Governor Sanwo-Olu, you can't dare. You talk about Governor Sanwo-Olu, you can't talk about Obaseki. Waiting now, waiting they breed that kind of child's play. No, waiting they breed that kind of child's play. Are they mates? Even the same Lagos who still they talk say we are not satisfied. Lagos be like London for where those state be. What are you talking about? When some of you are doing comparison. How? What's wrong with you? What are you talking about? What do you know? Let's end the show. Because if I continue like this, I'll spoil market for some people, but I don't want to do that. I don't have anything about all the candidates, two of the candidates, let me say. I don't have anything against two candidates. If I have anything against any of the candidates, the APC candidate, because it's not speaking to anybody, not personal thing, but because it's not speaking to people. But I wouldn't want to speak down on Olumide Akpata or Aswai Ngodaro. I wouldn't want to do that. I want you guys to do that by yourself. The reason why I don't want to do that, I have personal relationship with both of them. And I told both of them that I will not campaign for you. I'm not campaigning. And they understand. When I say I have personal relationship with them, we chat, we talk. So it's a personal relationship. You got someone that want to become a governor that will call you and be say, how far now, my guy, wait a day. Okay, see, how you see him? I respect people like that. But I don't know if you don't become governor, say go change. But if you change, Obaseki first change. Obaseki used to communicate with me, change. After he don't get his satanic seat. So you not concern me. You change, you not change. Not be me, you punish. Now the hungry lions, you they punish. I'm not interested. Upon Obaseki change, I was still using facts to call him out on this platform. Facts. I'll play the video. I'll ask Obaseki, what is happening here? I cannot just come on here because say somebody changed and start lying on their head. I'm not kind of person. I'm not that kind of person. So let's see how it goes. Sue Berry, you say, how is he innocent when he has been with them for the past 16 years? Yeah, that's your job to do. That's what I'm saying. It's not my job. I'm not campaigning for anybody. I'm not campaigning for Lumide. I'm not campaigning for Aswin. Whatever weapon you guys have, this is the time to use it. After next month, it's useless. So I advise you, Madam Sue Berry, please reawaken that energy. Do it now. If not, many of you are going to regret later. Do the job. Do it. Because if I was campaigning, many people not go talk for this platform. Then you come be say I be oppressor. You know, I'm not saying that now I'm dealing why I stand with that. I was actually intimidator and oppressor during the time of Peter Obi, and I accepted it. I locked the whole area and I threw away the key. This platform was 100% just Peter Obi. I was the only person that did it. Yes. But I decided this time, the way everybody they talk, so I don't like them. I don't lock everywhere now. You can be like, say, no, I don't want to do that. So those of you right there, please do your own, do your parts. And let's have the best person. Next month. It's just next month. It's around the corner. Next month. Thank you very much, my people. We'll come to the end of the broadcast. I'd like to appreciate every one of you that came to the panel today. Thank you very much, Mother Busy Grace, Oga CM, Mother Rita, Abdul Malik, Oga Chris, give us a mandate, Black Panther. Thank you. Madam Iris Finance, thanks for coming in as well. Appreciate you. Mr. Dua was with us as well. Thank you. Those of you that called in, Mr. F.A. called in, thank you very much. Oga Shimize called in. Thank you. Love of God is my strength called in. And many others are called in. Thank you so much. And yes, Mr. Osita. Wow. I don't forget you because your submission today was too wicked. Thank you very much, Mr. Osita. God bless you. Thank you for your time with us earlier. And I got a support from a couple of you today. We shall start with Jaja. Thank you very much, Victor Smart. Thank you very much, Madabella Naomi. Thank you, Dr. Alexander Gomez. Thank you, Chris Owangu. Thank you very much. You did it twice. And thank you very much, Peg Modi. And God bless you, my people. On the comment section, Mother for all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate you always. Peggy Modi, thank you very much. Abo Azi, thank you. Madam Iris Finance, thank you. Madam Suberry, thank you very much for joining us. It's good to see you on the comment section today, Madam Suberry. It's been a while. Thank you, Madam Ame Bright. Thank you very much, ma'am. Appreciate you. Thank you, Leonard Anozie. Thank you, Tony Africa. I can see right there. Thank you. Many more people right there. Thank you so much, my people. And God bless you now. Kenny, thank you so much. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'd like us to move on. Please help us to share, press on the like button, and join us again later on. I can't say tomorrow anymore. We're already Tuesday here in the UK. Join us later on by 6 p.m. Nigerian time, and let's continue from where we stop. My people, now go draw the curtain. Take care and have a good night. About talk by say.